Brother to Brother, the unpacking is a moment that has been needed, especially for our community as gay Black men, queer Black men as well. There hasn't been a lot of spaces for us exclusively, especially cis Black men. And it allowed a lot of us men to find common ground and see where are things that we've been hanging on to and not knowing this is baggage, this is a trigger, this is something that I haven't unpacked. So Brother to Brother was definitely that. It started off us having like small groups at home, like-minded men coming together and different backgrounds and just talking about, hey, so what's wrong? How are you feeling? And the more we kept having it, a lot of them were saying like, wow, I didn't understand I had some of this baggage. It just stuck with me like, wow, like there are so many unheard stories that people don't realize that we've gone through. How do we make this a thing? And then that's when this grant came up for us to do it, and we ended up getting it, and it really helped. We were able to bring in different men from different walks of life. That along with the LGBT Center to help us bring people in and have these interviews with guys to build the material, to see like, wow, I didn't know you went through this. Oh, this is a situation.
Art is very specific because it engages you in a way that is different than, hey, support us. It's very much like, this is why you should support us, because look at how talented we are, or look what we bring to the table. When they were sharing with us what the vision was, I loved it because, you know, we'll tell a part of the documentary and then we'll do the song interpretation and the dance, and that was just next level. It was just such a special union, and for us as the center to be able to present that, it was an amazing opportunity to showcase that we are here for our community.
My process started way before we even got to this point. I had to sit and write months before we got here. He was like, okay, Frank, so I need you to create these 3 songs. Wherever you want to go, I'm okay with that, but just make sure that they're cohesive and they make sense for this project. It's one thing to do it for yourself, but then to do it for a whole group of people and for other artists. Say for instance, we would have our group meetings, and so I would listen in, jot down notes, take things, pull things from everyone's stories, and then I would go back to my writing session and incorporate those things into the song. I was very intentional with the lyrics. I was very intentional with what I put in the songs. It was important because that's the first thing you're gonna hear. And so when you hear that and then you see the dancers coming in with the music and then along with the vocalists singing the songs that I wrote, it's just beautiful. I'm like, oh my God, we did that. Like.
And for me as a choreographer, as a creative director, I let the songs tell me what to do. I feel like these songs inspire people. These dances inspire people, open people's eyes. I know for me, I had to pull from my own personal experience when it comes to the domestic situation, because I was in one years ago. So it was healing for me. It was just a moment that I know it needed to be had, because it's a topic that we don't talk about in our community, but it happens. And I just love bringing that stuff to the forefront for the audiences, because I want you to leave feeling something. And I just want you to see that we're going through things, but also you could be going through things too. This isn't a segregated type of, oh, Black men. Like, no, we go through things too, but sometimes you might not know, like, wow, I didn't know y'all were going through all those things.
These songs, you can listen to them and have some sort of connection to it, whether it's you growing up in a household that's been broken, or you feel like you're alone because you don't know how to identify with your sexuality. It's so many different things. And so it meant the world for you to think of me in this way, to do something of this magnitude, because I know you've done things like this before, but to do it here in LA where you reside, that's major. Sometimes people don't even know that these things exist. Like for me, I'm like, you know, I didn't know this was something possible for you to apply for a grant and present a project and to possibly get funded. Artists and creatives need to know that. And if they continue, it can continue to give money to projects like this, that can get out of the graveyard and come to life. And so these are important. Grants are important. The council is important. Anything for the arts is important. We need the arts. We need these things. Without the art, people can't express themselves. They're depressed. They can't show who they are. It's vital. We need more things like this in our community, especially for minorities. We need it. We have things that we want to get off the ground. We just don't have it. But thankfully, they have given us an opportunity to do this thing.